Not quite good enough.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
Hello.
Who in Dagon's name are you? Speak, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Oh, I was part of the gang in the ruins here. Friend of mine went crazy and stole the boss's sword. They blamed me for it. Look, I'm done here. Mop the floor with these idiots for all I care. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'll rip your heart out! Sure have mercy on you!
Damn you.
Is what you want? Time to die.
I stream this late because my kids are annoying and they don't want to go to sleep at times I tell them to. And I don't want them in my stream anymore because they are loud and annoying.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
Yeah, so I'm being a normal person and I'm not fighting nobody. That's why I have 3 bodyguards.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. I will shoulder some of your burden. Khajiit will follow.
Let's see what you've got. I'm going to put you down! Down! Go ahead, try and fight back! We'll make a fine run! Bastard! Time to finish this!
Alright, no problem. Thanks for hopping by.
Want to leave Skyrim alive? See on you!
I'm still here. What do you need to take? Lead on, then. No, not possible. No, not possible. No, not possible. We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take? Let's go.
What is it? Is Khajiit guards your back. I will shoulder some of your burden. What do you need? What is it? Not possible. Not possible. You are taking us somewhere warm, I will shoulder some of your burden. We follow then.
To oblivion? Need me to carry something? Lead, I'll follow. Go ahead. What is it? What do you want? That can't be done. That can't be done. That can't be done.
Let's get going.
And I may still show mercy. Lucky kid.
You call yourself a Nord?
It belongs to the Nords! Why he sneered? Pay for that? Do your work.
Come on, show me what you've got.
Time for you to die. Bastard! Nothing. Enough!
You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Feel like I just woke from a nap.
Hey, TCDN. You going to sleep? Good night, then, I guess. I'm alright. Oh, okay. I see. Yes, yes it is. I went to sleep like a little bit later. I went to sleep at like 5 p.m. yesterday, and I just been up. So yeah.
Make it quick. Indeed. Of course. All right then. Need something? All right then.
Yes, sirrah. Indeed. It would seem so. Safe travels.
Need something?
What do you want?
Yeah.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Yes, I haven't got all day. Huh?
Yes? Need something? Yep. It would seem so. Fight well.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day.
I... Huh?
What do you need? Need something? Of course.
You want something from me?
Need something?
Need something?
from now.
Dead and buried.
Please.
Enough.
Not like this.
Come on, let's see. You'll make a fine rug.
You can't beat me!
Is it over?
Oh! Your kind has no place here.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Good enough. I'm gonna find whoever did this. What now? This better be good. Very good. But you've created a debt between us. Here, take this. We're even now.
Azora bless you. Azora bless you.
Thank you, Sparky. Okay, you too. Take care, Sutton. That scared the shit out of me. All right, thank you, y'all. Both of y'all. All right, have a good night, a good rest. Later.
Charlie!
You lost?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration. Summoning one here would certainly show your skill. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Whoa now. Ease off on the magic. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. No matter what, the college will endure. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind it. decision. You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture... Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall. The Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
You look awful. Better not get me sick. Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better. Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. I'd better get going.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? Is it? This is disappointing. Jezargo hoped there might be one who could keep pace with his accomplishments. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jezargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jezargo to become great. There is much for Jezargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jezargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Oh yes, Jezargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing. All right then.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Oh my god. Not SpongeBob.
And here we all are. Shall we step in? Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
As some of you may know, Southall was one of the earliest Nord settlements of Skyrim. It was also the last. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Southall.
Who knows what we might find in here?
This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magics they used.
This is exciting,
well,
isn't it?
Are there any questions before we begin? Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Brelina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
To think, my ancestors destroyed the homes of Onwin's ancestors. So much bloodshed. To think, my ancestors destroyed the homes of Onwin's ancestors.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
Do you think there's treasure here? Something to make Jazargo a powerful wizard? Do you think there's treasure here? Something to make Jazargo a powerful wizard?
I'll be amazed if we find anything useful here. What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine, just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of the section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. All right, then.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? I wonder, what effect might your spells have? Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. Well, would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes. Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Until next time. This is simply fascinating. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at them. These coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. However, should press on. See if you can find whatever the condition of your attention. It's truly dangerous. Careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at it. These coffins. This is simply fascinating. Be prepared to defend yourself. Take care now.
Time for you to die.
on, let's see you put up a fight.
Time for you to die.
You are taking us somewhere warm. I will shoulder some of your burden. Lead on, friend.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined this. There you are. Nothing. He's always out Try to drain some of the power.
No!
There! Now attack it! Be prepared to defend yourself. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You consider Restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it. Until next time.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. Fight well.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns. It is my job to know these things. My role as advisor to the Archmage is aided by knowing everything that transpires here. Thank you for your help. You may go now. I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
If anyone sneaks up on us, what do you need? What is it? It will be done. Is that all? You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should head on inside.
It's a fine day with you around. The
I'm
Wind
sorry.
Peak Inn features the
My mind
finest
was
bard
just
in all of
somewhere else.
Dawnstar.
If you
Me.
need a room, drink.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Until next time.
Report to Isran at Fort Dawnguard. And get moving if you're serious about it. The vampires aren't going to wait around to make their next move.
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant, burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires doing anything like that before.
You never talk much about yourself, do you, Warwick? I swear, these past 30 years you've been at my side, and I think I barely know you.
What's to say? I was born on a farm, joined the Legion when I came of age, and I've served you ever since.
What about your family? You must have been someone.
You in the Legion have been my only family since.
I see. You're a good soldier, Warwick. I'm sorry for intruding.
You weren't. There's just not much to it.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's...
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar. I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with all.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
On the day of your death, we. We'll drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and...
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Your typical solitude wench is like the city itself. Stormy exterior, but the charms that lie within.
You look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I. You were there for Rogvir's execution. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpheus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later then.
To your madness, and your madness is the method, and the melody. You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Please, take pity on an old madman. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people. Nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of this empire shall fall into chaos. Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip boat. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Uh-huh.
Watch your feet. We just cleaned there. Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need? Not in your life. It's dangerous in there. And Falk doesn't even like me and Erdy going in every year to clean out the spiders. If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me sick. It took a week for me to feel better. If Erdy caught me chatting, I'd never hear the end of it.
Again? You can't simply cancel an appointment with the Jarl. He serves in my capital city.
I'm afraid he can. His authority comes from the Emperor.
Marty, Pelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance? Sing? Smile? Grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before. Be careful!
Well, then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two. Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first time? Pelagius the Third? Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed, and this was inspired, he forbade death! That's right! Death! Outlawed! Really? Ooh, what kind of message? A song? A summons! Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine! Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal! I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message? Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim, the Toymaker's son, Huh? The ghost of King Lysandus? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall! Ha! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here. Pardon me. Were you saying something? I do apologize. It's just that I find myself suddenly and irrevocably bored! I mean, really. Here you stand before Sheogorath himself, Daedric Prince of Madness, and all you deem fit to do is deliver a message? How sad. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabachak! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Need something?
nothing to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
Yes?
Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
Here we go.
What was that? There you are.
You seem to be having a small problem, or perhaps it's a big problem. Maybe we shrunk the whole thing down first.
My money is on the
Here we go.
To end this little game. This is the part where you fall.
Hey, watch what you're doing. That
it? Wonderfully fitting. This is finally ready to love himself and continue hating his. Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabaja to defeat the enemy, while they do the same. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out! With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out. Sort of. And we're that much closer to home. Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind. Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. They've been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim III, once the mad emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ha ha! Ta-ta!
I'm still here. What do you need to take? Let's... go.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Maybe you need a partner, hmm? Just picture it. 2 women, the dusty road, strapping men at every tavern, a fortune in gold to be claimed.
Miss Stentor, these are quite expensive. I trust you know how limited...
Someday, I'll be a gallant heroine. You make it look so appealing.
Of our people in this difficult time. I think we shall have a grand parade and let General Tullius march his troops from the Blue Palace to Castle Dower in all their finery.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Thane Bryling, at your service.
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a red.
Need something?
They say the college has been shooting around.
I swear to you. Unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Ald.
Somebody's help! They have committed crimes against Skyrim and her
I'm
people.
getting out of here.
What say you in your defense?
Someone... Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Young Ellison. Fight! It's not by the order of the Jarl. Stop right there. A stretch in the Castle Dower dungeon will straighten you right out.
That armor you got rid of, I can have it, yeah? Mighty decent of you. This should be good.
Please, someone do something.
Over here.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to... And a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
Someone
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign him...
Ryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint.
Thank you,
but
Yar Ellis.
politically irrelevant.
What about the cave?
That's no. Pressing. Time to die.
Will, destroy you.
Finally going to be quiet.
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there. A stretch in the castle dower dungeons.
Someone do something.
Trouble?
Yes?
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Thane Bryling, what do you have to report about the state of Hafingar's defenses?
The news is the same as it's been for the rest of the war, Your Grace. Our borders are secure, but at the cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
I don't see any reason why we'd need them. As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
The Stormcloaks are far from the only threat to the hold. The roads are beset by bandits and beasts, and now there's even talk of bloody dragons.
My dear Bryling, barring any fancy and folly, the good people of Hafinger are surely capable of dealing with the odd highwayman or stray dog.
Trouble on the roads and cities means less commerce. Less commerce means less money and more starving people. And that means more crime.
Huh. That's only a problem for people who can't afford to hire their own security.
That may well be our only answer. I will empower my steward to seek out capable individuals.
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
Steward, when is my appointment to meet with General Tullius? There are some issues we must speak about.
I'm afraid he's had to reschedule, my grace. By all accounts, waging war takes his every moment.
Again? You can't simply cancel an appointment with the Jarl. He serves in my cabinet.
To oblivion and back, as they say.
I'm still here. Let's
Lead,
go.
I'll follow.
Khajiit guards your back.
Tag, you're it. Can't catch me. I'm not playing with you, Kaid. You play me.
Need something?
I have no...
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Need a ride? My carriage is the safest. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's... Need a ride?
Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, Jorvasker, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Greymanes and the Battleborns. You'll want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward. Mm-hmm.
My Ireland is the finest blacksmith in Skyrim, and that's not just white toasty.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I... Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Need anything else? What can I get? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Need any... Sadia, dear?
Yes, Mum?
Don't forget to polish those glasses later.
Oh, yes, Mum. I'll make sure it gets done.
Sadia, wake up, dear.
Yes, Mum.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
Yes, Father.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
And I watered her and I got fresh feed and refitted the old saddle. Just like you asked. Anything else? Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You'll want to watch yourself in Riften. A lot of ways to get yourself in trouble in that town.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one. Take a look. May your Nenny take a look. I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
Yes? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called himself. Yes?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. Farewell.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to. If you need more food or drink, speak to Hulda. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both. Now please, no more questions.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? I enjoy this work well. Sure thing, it's yours for a day.
Need a ride? Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, your Vasker, is the oldest building in the city. I can take you to... Where do you want to go? All right, then.
I'm getting kind of bored with the game. I was trying to find the Khajiit so I can do the thing with the gold saints and the dark saints. I forgot what the fuck they're called. Thank you for coming by. Hopefully I'll see y'all next time. Subscribe. Leave a like if you like my channel. Thank you and have a good day or good night. Thanks again for coming by. Peace.